Thank you for joining me once again. This is my video update for the 24th of June 2026. It had been 9 days since Moscow was hit with swarm of drone attack by Ukraine and its partners. Since then, Russia had been silenced. Nothing is said, nothing is discussed, nothing had been spoken, just pure silence. And that is not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. That silence is giving everybody anxiety. NATO is worried, even though they play down the prospect that that is not a reality. The EU leaders are worried. Of course, Zelensky had fled Ukraine. He had run away from Ukraine and he would not be returning back until further notice, until foreseen future, because he is worried. It had been 10 days or over 10 days since Russia carried out any reasonable or any big attack on Ukraine. Nothing major had been done in the last 10 days. Today is the 24th of June 2026 and there's the breaking news. Russia had activated the UVB-76 radio, also known as the Doomsday radio or the buzzer, whichever one you prefer to call it. That radio station did not just go activated today, it had also transmitted 11 messages today. Now, let me say that again. The Doomsday radio was activated today. Surprisingly, nobody knows why Russia activated it. Not just activated alone. This is not the first time they've activated it just to check if it's working, but today it was fully activated and 11 messages had been transmitted through that radio station today. I'm going to read the messages that were transmitted out to you and I'm going to leave them on the screen. Nobody had been able to decode those messages. It is combination of numbers and letters, and I suppose there will be somebody out there that will be able to tell us what these messages mean. But right now, as at the time I was making this video, nobody had been able to decode the messages. So here are the messages that were transmitted. I'm going to leave them on the screen, okay? The first message that was transmitted today, the 24th of June 2026, around 9:11 a.m. this morning, was November Juliet Tango Indigo 193348 Alpha Mike Indigo Lima Oscar Victor Kilo Universe Sierra 4438162. That was the first message. The second message that was decoded or that was sent today through the Doomsday radio station was around 9:16 a.m. this morning, and that is Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Indigo 26340 Romeo Alpha Sierra Tango Indigo Romeo Alpha Indigo November Echo November 7231245. That's the second message. The third message was transmitted around 10:36 a.m. this morning, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo Hotel Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Indigo 68567 Golf Echo November Oscar Lima Indigo Sierra 34336565. The next message transmitted was around 10:44 a.m. this morning, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango 71253, Golf Indigo Delta Oscar Papa Romeo Alpha Kilo Hotel 61176933, Papa Romeo Echo December Sierra Tango Oscar Yankee Alpha Sierra Hotel Indigo Yankee 2975641. Oh, Jesus Christ, those numbers are long. That one was long. The next message that was transmitted was around 10:47 a.m. this morning, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Indigo 48026, Papa Romeo Indigo Delta Indigo Romeo Charlie Hotel Indigo Victor Yankee Yankee 7303736. The next message transmitted was around 11:35 a.m. this morning, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Indigo 12165, Universe Tango Yankee Universe Golf Oscar November Indigo Tango 344508006. And the next one was around midday, 12:25 p.m. this afternoon, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango 38768, Victor Oscar Lima Oscar Kilo Indigo Tango Alpha 123-86549, Alpha Indigo Sierra Tango Oscar Tango Indigo Tango Romeo 21016443. The next one transmitted was around 12:52 p.m. this afternoon, and that was Mike Sierra November Juliet Tango 06498, Universe Lima Universe Sierra Oscar Kilo Oscar Romeo Mike 384-12106. The next message transmitted was around 1 p.m. this afternoon, and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Indigo 77817, Papa Oscar Lima Universe Oscar Sierra Tango Romeo Oscar Victor 7174-1300, Sierra Lima Universe Hotel Oscar Bravo Lima Indigo November 7098763. And finally, thank goodness, the last message that was transmitted was around 1:52 p.m. and that was Mike Sierra Kilo November Juliet Tango Tango Indigo 29780, Lima Lima Echo Sierra Sierra Oscar Lima Indigo Tango Romeo 0465-2306. Whew, hallelujah. Those are the 11 transmitted messages through the doomsday that was activated today, the 24th of June 2026. Nobody knows what those messages mean. Of course, there is a meaning behind those coded messages, but nobody knows what it means, but it shows something big is going to happen in the next few days or even in the next hour. Nobody knows. The last strike that was carried out by Russia is over 10 days ago, which means they've been able to accumulate a lot of drones, missiles, and God knows what else they've managed to gather, ready for whatever strike they promised. Zelensky suspects any attack that will be launched could come from the Ukrainka air base in Russia, in the northern eastern part of Russia. Apparently, a lot of strategic bombers and fighter jet had been stationed in Ukrainka Air Base, fully loaded and ready to go. They are just waiting for orders to be given, and they will take off and start attacking whatever the target they picked. Presently, according to the intelligence of Zelensky and his partners, they claimed about 37 Tu-95 bombers are ready in Ukrainka Air Base, fully loaded and ready to go. 10 Tu-160 bombers are prepared and ready, fully loaded, ready to go. 3 Tu-78M fighter bombers are also ready. 1 Tu-134U Universe Bravo L is prepared and fully loaded as well. And a lot more other aircraft have been prepared that they don't know about. Now, again, something big is going to happen in the next couple of days, maybe in the next hour. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, you would have heard something had happened. I couldn't tell you. I wish I could tell you what they are planning, but I don't know. A few days ago, the Russian president met with the Belarus leader. Whatever they discussed, nobody knows. It was not a secret meeting, but it was a private one. What was discussed, what the plan was, nobody knows. Don't forget, a couple of days ago, about 6 days ago, Zelensky gave an ultimatum that Belarus should remove that guy should remove all Russian installed warfare equipment along the Belarus border with Ukraine. Otherwise, Zelensky is going to destroy them. That was the threat he made. Tomorrow is the 7th day. We're going to find out if Zelensky is bluffing, or if he actually means something, or if he had beaten more than he can chew. Ukrainian authorities had now implemented mandatory evacuation from the Chernigov region, close to the border with Belarus. All the borderline with Ukraine and Belarus is being evacuated. All the cities and towns is mandatory evacuation, because they suspect Russia could open a new front from Belarus to try to take the capital of Ukraine. And you know, once any country's capitals fall, that country automatically goes. Or even, I don't even think the Russians would even bother to even try to take the capital. They'll just start engaging the capital the way they're doing to Kharkiv right now. And that will be game over. That will force Zelensky and his people to bow to Russian terms and conditions. But all of this is speculation made by Zelensky, and the narrative Zelensky is pushing, that he suspects Vladimir Putin is trying to force a new front through Belarus. At the minute, Russia is currently destroying every single gas facility, every power station, every critical infrastructure in the whole of that region. Again, that signifies something big is going to happen from that region, but I couldn't tell you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the brief one from me today. Very serious one, but let's wait and see what we know or what happens next, and then we will continue to discuss it. Sorry about the long numbers, but I'll leave those numbers at the end of this video, those messages. Hopefully, somebody watching this video right now will be able to decode them. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing your comment.